brief demo of using an AI assistant in the Xurrent platform. What we're going to do today is run through a scenario where we're leveraging both workflow automation triggered by AI, in-ticket AI assistance with context, as well as the agent capability provided by Xurrent and Streamline to do some diagnostics and some automated work. So let's get stuck straight into it. To start with, I'm going to send an email to the service desk. Here's my email. In it goes, a typical, very limited amount of information from a user about a slow-running laptop. So let's go and have a look at how that comes into the platform. That'll come in any second. There it is. Notice it comes in as other, as you would expect from an email. And what's going to happen is for me, is going to suggest some classification here, which is not too bad. But in addition to that, we're going to pick that up with our in-ticket assistant and start to progress it into actually affecting the outcome of the individual request. So that'll come through shortly. And there we go. So what we can see here is our what we call our service controller, which is our in-ticket AI assistant, has automatically assigned the right service, the impact, and the category of the ticket, as well as enriching the CI and providing its reasoning here. The final piece of magic that it's applied here is it's given the request template, which in Xurrent or for me terms is applying the workflow to the ticket automatically as well. So we're now able to go and actually enact some real automation straight away once that workflow has been applied. So shortly what you'll see in the ticket is a trigger to the agent to go away and run some diagnostics against this slow-running laptop in real time down at the PC's edge in a secure fashion, and then go and update the ticket again with that level of detail. Excellent. We've now got that in the ticket. We can see here that the diagnostic script has been run automatically using the agent, and we can see that actually these are the things running right now on this laptop, which happens to be mine. We've also asked the in-ticket assistant as a part of the pre-built workflow to actually, using the diagnostic data, give me some suggested actions to go away and help the agent. Now, what this will also do is leverage the internal knowledge base for what it's found in and around this particular service of device support and use that as the foremost element of knowledge for providing suggestions in this ticket, but it will also use large language model knowledge as well to provide that semantic type experience. So basically what we can see here is that there's some high memory usage on the desktop, or laptop I should say, and there's a series of suggestions, okay? It's also linked a knowledge article. So I could go directly to the knowledge article and say, hey, there's some more detail there if you want to do that, maybe considering some hardware upgrades. But actually what we're gonna do is pick this up first as a real person and say, well, actually, I need some more information about memory leaks. And I'm going to say, well, in fact, we're going to do this as an internal note so the customer can't see it. So we're going to ask the service controller, which is our AI assistant, to say, give me more detailed steps for the customer in relation to item 3 above, or even item 3. So what we're doing here is we're demonstrating actual context in the ticket. So I'm going to save that. So we've mentioned the AI assistant, and the AI assistant's going to go away and do its work. Right? And we're also seeing Xurrent's AI here picking up the summary of the ticket as well. So you can see that summary is updating as the ticket goes in. So if I was an escalation, I could come in and get a very good view of what's going on in the ticket without having to read the full history. And you see another update, and we now have got more information here again. So let's have a look at the response. So here's the detail in steps for increasing virtual memory on a Windows laptop. That's great. So that's item 3, increase virtual memory. And now it's given me detailed steps, which I could then send to the customer, which is perfect, right? So I can say, great, Or I could even create a knowledge article from this as well, because we've got some great information around increasing virtual memory. So let's create a knowledge article, again, leveraging Xurrent's in-ticket AI to be able to do that. So we've got some increased virtual memory on Windows laptop to improve performance is a suggested title. Now, when I hit that create knowledge article button, it brings across the note that we focused on, but it also has full context of the ticket and then actually suggests a better way of writing these things. So whilst that was a really well written note, we'll see what it actually comes up with. We've got a good description here. And then in addition to that, we've got a suggested update to the actual knowledge article. So it's not written quite as nicely, but you know what, we're going to use that anyway. And what we're going to do in here is we're just going to provide a little bit of formatting, which is fine. I could apply images here if I wanted to, or do additional work. I'm going to validate this because I've worked on it now, and we're going to say it's available to everybody. And we're going to save it. So not only have we done in-ticket contextual-based work with the AI, but we're also creating knowledge with AI as well to improve the outcomes to our customers. And I could continue to work on this ticket with that in-ticket assistance. And maybe what I might want to ask, again, in an internal note, I might want to ask the service controller to say, do you have any other suggestions on why this laptop might be slow? So I could do something like that. That might be interesting. Or I might say, if I'm really stuck as a first line person, what should I do next? And I'm not going to worry about my spelling mistake because we don't need to really worry about it outside of it looking nice in the ticket. And again, the AI is going to go and do its thing. So it's come back already. No, it hasn't actually. Apologies. We'll give it a second to do its magic. There it is. Okay. So we've got a list of steps I should do next. Again, referencing what we've already found out. I could go and pass this on to the customer and just say, hey, we could use that, or maybe I could leverage the knowledge article that's here now as well, increasing the virtual memory, one we created before. So I could just throw that into the ticket and send that out to the customer just purely by saying status is awaiting customer. Ooh, or resolved for that matter. Down, save it. That's now gone in as an email out to the customer. So that's in-ticket assistance with AI, creating knowledge articles with context, working on the ticket as if you had a third line buddy working with you in real time. Thanks again for your time. Speak soon.